Hi, my name is Kyle Schomburg. I'm a local sound engineer in Columbus, Ohio. I am looking to get more bigger bands to work for. I started sound at age 16, also started lighting, but I always work at it because I think that's really cool. I don't know what else to do because I think music makes people feel awesome. I can't read or write, so it makes things very difficult for me. That's why I always try to work my hardest because some people judge me, but I always don't give up because I know I can do it. My family and my friends and also my coworkers have been very supportive of me, and so has my teachers. That's what makes I am also a local DJ in Columbus, Ohio. I DJ'd a tailgate, I DJ'd a pancake breakfast. I also DJ'd an event over at Heritage Middle School, and I DJ'd an event at Heritage Christian Church. DJ'd all nighter. DJ'd a also. Reason why I like mixing is because I think you're making an environment that sounds really good, and then the crowd will always remember it like it was this their own. That's what I think is so awesome. Always make your mix how you would want it. Here's a crowd. I think this crowd, the reason why I picked this picture is because I want to see the crowd interacting because that means I did my job and that means the sound sounds amazing, which is always a good thing because I want the sound to sound really good and I want the crowd to be jumping up and down. This picture right here is of our tech booth over at the church where they used to work for. Christmas Eve, that is one of our biggest productions. It is very hard to do, but this team always works really smooth. This service started at 12 o'clock at night. Alright, I always say strive for the best and always run to the finish line because that means you got the job done. I never give up. That's why I always say that. Go to the finish line. That's what I think is so cool. I cannot wait to get to the full finish line. Here are some pictures of me doing sound and lighting. Needless to say, I started on lighting when I was 16 years old. Then I started on sound. Sound I have a passion for, and lighting I also have a passion for. Sound I would rather do. Also, here's a production what I was helping out with for our Easter thing. We put on a big Easter production. We had a choir, a full band, and there was about 900 people in this service. That made me nervous to help run overflow for that and help run certain things for that. Here's a picture of the service. I like seeing people because I know I was making these people happy. That makes me feel so awesome. Here's needless to say, here's the colors. My brand colors, I think that represents them because Valentine's Day. I did this for Valentine's Day because I was trying to set the mood, and I thought that was appropriate for the weekend. That was actually my most successful lighting thing. One of them, what I did. I think that is awesome. They like the lighting, and needless to say, you'll be surprised what 7 LEDs can do. Also, here's a picture of me and Ben Garetha. He is one of my friends. Needless to say, I would not be where I am without him today. He helped me in the booth. I ran sound my senior year and graphics and video and lighting. Here is Joey. He is our goofball detect team. You always need a goofball. Trust me. It makes today go by quicker. It makes everything be more awesome. Like, I don't know what I would do without the goofball part of our team. I think it's so freaking awesome. Alright, here's the crew. These guys are so awesome. It makes my day go by quicker. Even though I'm having a bad day or a good day, they make my day 100 times better, which is always a good thing. You always want that kind of group because that means they can cheer you up. All right, this was the first time I ever ran a digital board. It was for a middle school event. I helped out a little bit, and yes to say, it was scary at first, but then I learned it, and now I am trained on three different kinds of digital boards. I always say study because you want to study the board, you want to study what you're working on, and you want to study the band. Because you don't study, then you fail, and then that's ugly. But I learned to study because it helps you out a lot, this saying. And every gig I studied for, I did good. Alright, here is a really cool light pattern. This represents my brand pillars. I think this was for a high school all-nighter. It was so awesome. I had fun with the lighting. Again, this was only 10 LEDs. This was pretty lit up. So, also, here is me running sound. Really cool picture. I was working on a small project for Heritage, and it was so freaking sweet. The board is so nice. I like digital because it makes your day easy. Here's bands what I ran for: Shiloh, Phillicum, Austin Hafner, Fools of Fire, and neatly but last, Ex Nihilo. I helped two of them, Ex Nihilo and Hafner's Music, and I also helped Fools of But needless to say, here's a picture of some lighting. The reason why I like lighting is because it sets the mood, and there's all kinds of different cool things that you can do in lighting. Such as, like, having spotlights, you name it, you can do it. And I think it definitely sets the mood. Always I say is have your your mentor. Your mentor you look up to. Pretty much, I have a mentor, and he helps me out. You can ask them any kind of question, and they normally will know it. That is what's good is about having a mentor. And also, you can have a go-to person. Your go-to person, in case you don't know something, maybe they will, because they're your go-to person. I think this is pretty awesome, being honest with you. That's why I like having a go-to person, because you never know what you can, Alright. A reason why I picked this picture is because it shows creative, artist, and it lighting, sound. But needless to say, it is very, very hard. But I learned by now is I am a second year student at Grooveview. I am studying live production. I cannot wait to get out to get into the real music world. Because needless to say, I want to win a Grammy someday, and I think Grooveview will lead me there. I cannot wait. Grooveview I found by my dad. He found out by one of his coworkers, and ever since I've been going to Grooveview, I love it. I think this is the school for me.